What's up, you beautiful collectors and Masters of the Universe fans? Thanks for tuning in. Once again, it is the one and only Optibotimus coming at you with another video review. And on today's episode, huge thanks to the folks over at Mattel. We're going to be taking a look at the new wave of Masters of the Universe Origins cartoon collection, specifically of the cartoon version of FAKER. For the package, much like we've seen recently, you got that gorgeous image of Grayskull in the back, with Hordak kind of peering over the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe logo. And then you do have the little holographic section right up here, kind of denoting that this is the 40th anniversary of She-Ra, which most of these new cartoon collection figures kind of are gearing towards. When you come around in the back, you can see that this wave is primarily made up of She-Ra characters. Obviously, we have FAKER right there, which a lot of people are going to be like, wait a minute, FAKER, shouldn't he be blue? We'll get to that. But you see the other figures that are in this wave, specifically the cartoon version of Leech and Catra. Now, we got Leech in the Origins line. I don't remember getting Catra in the original Origins line. That's kind of interesting. But it's also really interesting to me that we are getting a lot of the Horde. We've only gotten She-Ra from the celebration of She-Ra. It's kind of interesting. Now, I did see on one of the Facebook groups that I'm on, I want to say Motu Nation, that Frosta is going to be coming in fairly soon. And we know we're getting Bo, but Frosta, I think, is going to be coming out, which is just interesting to me that we've, this far in, I mean, we've gotten several different Horde characters. We've only gotten She-Ra, so that's kind of funny. But you got the gorgeous art up here where FAKER is fighting He-Man. Basically, Skeletor created a duplicate, a robot duplicate of He-Man. Obviously not as strong or anything. But the only real difference was, like, the glowing eyes. I mean, there's not a lot that's different. So in terms of the figure, there's not a lot that's different between them. You do get the alternate head, which is a very angry-looking head. You get the weapons and all that kind of stuff, but then you also do get that head with the frosted look for his eye. So that's really very cool. But for the package on this guy, 'tis about it. So without further ado, let us get him out here and see how cool he actually is. All right, guys, so here we have FAKER open up and out of his packaging. And, I was just doing a little bit of a scrolling through memories of sorts. And I just want to real quickly say thank you to everybody that watches my videos still to this day. And if you're new here, thank you as well. I've been doing this now for almost 18 years. 18 years. Almost 18 years I've been doing this. And, I've been to the top of the hill, and I've been to the bottom of the valley. And, I love doing this. And I can never get enough of it. Sharing my love, sharing my passion, sharing my collections. It's really absolutely amazing to be able to connect with you guys that share the same kind of thing. And I know that a lot of people do not watch my Masters of the Universe reviews. I mean, it's evident in the analytics. But it's a passion of mine. It's a love of mine. It's part of my childhood. And I love sharing it. I know most people watch my videos because of Transformer reviews. And I will always be primarily a Transformer reviewer. You are always going to see videos like that coming out. But every now and then, realistically, when I don't have anything else to kind of review from Transformers, I love diving into some other things like this. And I was kind of thinking about it the other day because Playmates has recently announced that they're going to be doing a couple retro reissues of classic things. Like we got like the pizza thrower, which I absolutely love and had fun with. If you watch the video for that, you could see how much fun I had with it. And they recently released a little bit ago a reissue of the Technodrome. I didn't get it because it's actually, for all intent and purposes, about 20% smaller than the original one. And I have the original one. So I was like, you know what? I could get a minty new one, but it's smaller, and I don't really have much of an interest in it. But they've announced and they've shown at conventions that they're going to be doing the turtle layer, which I never had as a kid. I had the Technodrome. My best friend Tom had the sewer playset, and I always wanted it, never got it. It was really unfortunate, but they're re-releasing it, and I'm super excited about it. They're also releasing the Foot Cruiser, which was kind of a bad guy version of the Neutrinos hover car, which I always thought was kind of funny, and the Mutant module. And they've announced and they have said that they have listened to the feedback from fans, and they are going to be keeping those true to size from what they were before. And that just made me think about Masters of the Universe and how we are really in an absolutely incredible time where we are getting these updated figures. You know, the Masters of the Universe Origin line has been iconic in my opinion. You know, being able to give us modern articulation in basically vintage figure form, and I love it. And continuing it on with the cartoon collection allows them to kind of revisit them again and give us cartoon versions of them. And I love that. I think that is so fantastic. You know, Playmates is doing it. Mattel's doing it. Hasbro's doing it. You know, giving us things like, well, he's not really, where'd he go? You know, things like this guy, you know, which is meant to be kind of like the G1 Optimus Prime, but with extra articulation. I mean, I've said it in the past, and like I said, been doing this now for 18 years. There's been a couple times when I've said that we are in the golden age of Transformers, and I'm going to expand that and say we are in the golden age of collections. You know, all the companies are coming together and realizing that us Gen Xers and things like that kind of love this, you know, and millennials as well. It's just, it's a magical time. It really is. So again, thank you for almost 18 years doing this, guys. I love and appreciate you all, whether you've been around since the beginning or if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much. So starting off first, we do get the little insert here. This just showing that you have different parts that can be removed on him, and then you have the included mini comic, which is something that they've constantly done, you know, throughout this entire run. You got, I'm not going to focus too much on it because I don't want to spoil too much in it, but you got Catra, all the, you know, He-Man with, what is that thing? That's weird. Skeletor, all that fun kind of stuff. So you do get that, and then you do get the figure. And honestly, I'm very impressed with this. Honestly, I thought it was just going to be a straight up repaint of He-Man, and well, yes, it is. They actually took the time to improve some things about him, which is very interesting. Starting off first with his accessories, you can see that he does come with a bit of an angry face. I mean, that's very angry. You got the scowl going on there, the grimace on his face. You can see very smooth texture on there, very reminiscent of a cartoon for the most part, which is really cool. So you can swap that off if you didn't want to have that. Now, honestly, it's going to be a hard decision for me between this guy and this guy. But you can see that, you know, obviously this is meant to look like the vintage toy. And they basically just repainted him, gave him Skeletor's upper armor. The only thing that's really kind of different on the body would be, if I can get this, oh, that's going to be a pain in the butt to get off. But you do have, you can kind of see it right there, the little computer stuff on there. So it's going to be really hard because this is very iconic looking for Faker. I feel like a lot of people aren't going to look at this guy and think Faker necessarily. They're going to look at him and think He-Man. This one definitely screams Faker. But the thing that is really nice about this, couple things, bringing in the cartoon collection He-Man. Colors are a little bit different, like with his boots, but also you're noticing that Faker's boots have been smoothed out as well, which looks really good. I could probably swap those because the articulation is the same. You can see that he's a little bit lighter of a color. He-Man has a little bit more of a tan, but the best change, now I'm going to take this out because the other accessory is his sort of power. These are identical. This one is, again, a little bit lighter. This one's a little bit darker, but oh, no, where'd it go? But they are identical. What they did different, and I complained about this on the original He-Man, the sheath. You couldn't put it all the way down. They actually redesigned it, and you can see it's a brand new mold. And while the swords are identical, you can see that this one sheaths perfectly. And to just kind of illustrate that, this one there doesn't go all the way down. This one does go all the way down. And the nice thing is that they both pop off. Oh, wait. Hold on. They just pop off right there. I kind of pulled everything off on him, which I'm sorry about that. But you can take these off and swap these, which is really very cool. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it is a little bit different. Even the thing is different. I mean, you could probably just completely swap the harness, honestly. But that is, oh yeah, and this goes up and down, whereas this one goes on an angle kind of thing. So you can definitely swap that to get a better fit. And yeah, I'll have to futz with that later on. That is fantastic. I think that's great. And I absolutely love that. That alone probably makes up for, having to rebuy something, because it gives you, the more accurate kind of smooth boots, which, again, yeah, that pops off. Don't those pop off? Let's look at the paper. Yeah, the boots pop off. So I should be able to just... Oh, shit. Sorry. Let's see. Can I do that? Come on. Yes, sir. There you go. And you can have that. And the color is really not that much of a difference. But just that smooth look looks a heck of a lot better. So absolutely very grateful that they did that. I don't know if that was intended, or they're like, hey, that gives us an opportunity to kind of fix that thing before, which is really very cool. I honestly think. Oh, and they even, like, the strap on here is completely different. It connects there and it connects there. Oh man, yeah, they really did improve a lot of the accessories on this guy. I'm very happy with that. Great job, Mattel. Honestly, you can see that he does have the angry face, but then his eyes have that white kind of glow effect on there, which is very cool. All the same detail for the most part is there, just a little bit enhanced. Get that. There we go. All the articulation is the same. The bracers are the same. The belt is the same. The loincloth is the same. All looks really good. And like I said, you don't really have to worry about too much in terms of the boot. He stands there perfectly fine still. Honestly, like I said, I have a very... Honestly, I think I will probably keep this guy as my faker kind of thing. And then part him out to make a better He-Man. I just feel like... And then looking at the swords here, obviously you can see that this is based off the vintage. This is based off the cartoon. Oh, well, I wasn't even showing the right one. Cartoon, vintage. I just feel like the blue color is just a little bit more iconic for him. But I don't mind having this guy because of that aspect. And getting the new one, being able to use the parts from him to really create kind of a perfect looking He-Man, in my opinion. Where's this? No, we're going to put this back on there. Is an extra bonus, I think. So I'm very happy with this. I think that they nailed it. They knocked it out of the park. Super happy about it. So there you go, guys. There's my look at and all the articulation is the same. But there's my look at the new Master of the Universe Origins Cartoon Collection Faker. Definitely would recommend him if you're looking to kind of upgrade your He-Man. If you're okay with it, then it's not really necessary, because I do think this is just a little bit more of a classic look for Faker. So I think it works a little bit better honestly. But this is still a great job, and they took the opportunity to improve some aspects about them, and I'm absolutely grateful. But again, thanks to the folks over at Mattel for sending this out to me to take a look at for you guys. It is available on the Mattel Creations website, which I will put links for that down in the video description. Also, you can go to the usual places: Big Bad Toy Store, Amazon, Entertainment Earth. All those links will be down there as well. So as always, I want to thank you all so much for tuning in and watching, and until next time, this is Optibotimus saying to please remember that the real trouble with the world, more now than ever, is that too many people grow up. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.